Hello everyone, and today we continue to study about Requre.js, and for Requre.js .config is method. And the method is loading about the config for Requre.js config. So let's continue. So like this, the word the require.j config is a method that in last lesson we try write again about the four basics how to step to use the require.js. But in this lesson we need to add more thing about the config file and require.config. It can help to do more things. Yeah, this is a hard thing about the important thing about this config thing. For example, the require.config is also to write it's there like the key name and the word key name and a word again, but it have a two step. So the style about require.config is the when you write, use it like here. And for example, the URL address is every key is used here and to manage a lot of different key. This thing how to do, how to read use English, and this word this one how to read is the key and the value, but this key have a lot of value. You need to add this one. This one how to read 1 2 3 things, but under three thing I don't know how to read. I only know dash. I can't do read door, but I can't do C. And also this one I can't do, and this one, the green one, a long line, the online out the line under here is how to read in English. Okay, I think you can to look it's so clear. Maybe like I can't to know the English, but I only to look the English code. I can know it how to use it. So I guess your English is good, so you can to remember this style to use it. For you it's so easy, right? So okay, let's go. This require.config the math. A lot of time we write down to via main.js. The main.js, for example, here the new main.js. If you are just did dash here to dash, is it dash did dash main equal this one. This one is what file you can to add to this one. For example, new main, like here, in the top, or like here, main.js to add in the top. Here I have the path, basic URL address, shim, callback, yeah, like this one. So if in your new file you to add the main just like here. Return write down require door config, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, and yeah, and if you write something, for example, we change the basic URL, basic URL, we change it, you can use it, the basic URL. This is one key you studied, basic URL scripts. If you don't write it, the basic URL is your did main, the basic URL, so it steps, but you change it now. For example, you change it to or new. So let's have a look. It all thing is the JS is wrong because the script new is the basic URL. So you can use this key to manage, but also we can to use it to change it. But the first thing, here is also have a job. The script requires just first thing use the did dash main to find the new main.js, and when the requires running here, he to loading another JS, he uses the basic URL to load it. So if we use it, this thing, and another thing about this key. This key is so important things about loading your JS. For example, it's change your file name to very short and you can't remember it. Sometimes we look the JS file is the name is so longer. For example, the show some JS .tom .mini is so long, so maybe we only need to change it. Its name is Tom. It's okay. And here we don't use maybe first time we like 8. It's okay. But we know we don't use it. We can't use the Tom. It's also okay because we change the name very short. It's Tom. So let's have a look. Tom, it's loading but it don't have. Also, we can to write down here, but it's so longer. It's also Tom. The first thing I want to delete here because it show a lot long. I don't like it show again. Okay. Also, look, I delete the alert, and I try and find another one. But it don't have, and I'll delete all alert. But let's have a try. It also to tell me how to change it. So this thing is a problem. and we also can use one thing to change it, one key. I show you its URL August. The URL August is to help to plus something. We can to write a easy. For example, how to say the visa, how to write visa, Weber. Sorry, I can't remember it. The V equal 1, 2, 3. So let's have a look. It also don't okay, but we close it again and open it again. And try to find it again. I try. Good. Sometimes also have it somewhere. I feel no. Again, yes, I really have it. And look here, I change it, but it also have it. But I just use the name, the key is what thing he can help me change this question. The URL August VE or V, okay, equal 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. Like here, he added to here the all files in the last V equal 1, 2, 3 equal and which close it and show it again. We need load it once and I don't have this problem now. And also we show it again. Yeah, don't use this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait to new main. This file is don't have. It's okay. So we change it again. Tom coming. Down here, new main. Good job. Plus good job. So look here, we can to change it so quickly because the we added the URL Argus key. It's don't to read the cache, the brush cache. It can to running a new it's always to running a new file, new JS files. So it's when you write the code and test some, when you to edit the JS, you can to plus this one. And when you go to the server computer, you need to delete it because it's every time it to change as a new to find a new JS. It don't use the cache, maybe to slowly to loading your HTML or JS. And this thing, and maybe the value equal a same value, it don't okay. We can like this one to use one different. This name, another one, any name is okay, but this name is get the time, the new time, new value is help you to all things to get a new file, a new JS file. It don't use the cache. This name is this don't use the cache. Maybe like this one. Yeah, okay. And also about this lesson, we should know this path is to give you a short name or easy name. For example here, or your files in here or in here is so long. You also can write the top. It's loading it. It's so easy and so short. This is the path working the job. And also it have another job is if this one is from the CDN. Remember the CDN. So also okay. You can't, because this here you can't write the CDN value. It can't running. So for example the Requre CDN. Here it's longer, but it also don't running. Let's have a look. It can't to get and can't to running. So we need to like here and change the name for Requre. It's easy to remember and it's same name and Requre. It's okay. So we can to use the Requre now. Delete it. And we also can to plus the name. For example, dollar. The dollar is sometimes always used for Requre. If you know it, yeah, this name is okay. For example, JQ. I think you know it's okay. It's also okay, but yeah, it's also okay. But it's Requre and Requre. It's same name. It's so good. And I will to try for example, console or log how to test about dollar jQuery. We can to get the jQuery is the our test. For example, this one is 1.11.3 about we use the jQuery. And for example, we change the jQuery. This here name is it don't have in body. Per again, if it's in H1, we change it in here. So also we can write the use the jQuery change it. For example, dollar select the H1 and change it the text to for example, hello world. So let's have a look. H1 dot text H1 not defined. Why? H1 like here. Sorry, I can't remember it clear. Okay, so we use the jQuery in Vue.js and use the Requre.js. So jQuery is a lot of time. Maybe you try use it. You can use the Requre config and to in the pass key to write down. Also, you can to for example, bootstrap. Maybe like here, bootstrap, or like here. Okay, or maybe the bootstrap the URL, the CDN. Maybe you use the CDN like some bootstrap or bootstrap. Blah blah blah, maybe. So you can load it when you need to use it. You can to get in here. Also, the Requre is okay. Also, when you use it, for example, the jQuery, also you can write it down in here. For example, the until file, you need to use the jQuery. So you also can use jQuery in here. jQuery. I'm sorry. Yes, like this. It's also okay. For example, also you need to get the value and for example the dollar $fn what $fn jQuery. Like this one. Also okay, you can run it. yeah, it's running again. Like you here, yeah, a different way you're going to get the create is word create the core rate. Okay. So this lesson is learning about the first thing is only 1 and 2 and 3. Three key is a different different job to do. It can help to use the Requre JS more things. Oh, okay, thank you for watching. In next lesson, we will to try study a lot about the key. Oh, thank you.